someone you're falling for always has an excuse to avoid a video call, this is the one detail that matters more than almost anything else they've said to you. Stay with me until the end, because this single request might be the fastest way to find out if the person you're talking to actually exists. Nobody tells you this part. It's not that they're camera shy, it's that a camera can't lie the way a text message can. Here's the scene. You've been talking for weeks, maybe months. The connection feels real. Deep conversations, constant attention, someone who says all the right things at exactly the right time. You ask for a video call just to finally see them properly, and there's always a reason. Bad connection, broken camera, working somewhere with no signal. Always plausible, always just enough to keep the excuse from feeling like a red flag on its own. Here's the flip nobody's ready for. We've been taught that if someone's affectionate, consistent, and always available to talk, that's proof they're genuine. It's not that simple. Text-based affection costs nothing to fake. A real-time video call is one of the few things that's actually difficult to fabricate. Let's go deeper, because this connects to something real about how these situations typically work. Scammers frequently operate using stolen photos, sometimes an entirely fabricated identity, occasionally with someone else's real image attached to a persona that doesn't match who's actually behind the messages. A phone call, and especially a video call, risks exposing that mismatch almost instantly, which is exactly why it gets avoided again and again, no matter how long the relationship has been building. Here's the mechanism, and this is the part that changes everything. Every excuse is designed to preserve the relationship while protecting the fiction underneath it. It's not one avoided call. It's a consistent, repeated pattern of avoidance. Always with a reasonable sounding explanation, always just convincing enough that pushing further feels unnecessary. Or worse, feels like you're the one being difficult for asking. And here's what makes this so effective. By the time video calling becomes a repeated pattern of avoidance, real emotional investment has usually already built up. That attachment makes the excuses easier to accept, because doubting them now means doubting a connection that already feels significant. So let's stop accepting "next time" as an answer. Here's the identity truth. Someone who is who they say they are does not have an infinite supply of reasons to avoid being seen. One excuse is normal. A pattern of excuses is information. Trust the pattern, not the explanation attached to it. Asking for a video call isn't paranoid, and it isn't rude. It's one of the simplest, most reasonable requests in any real relationship. And how someone responds to that request will tell you more than weeks of messages ever could. Has someone ever avoided video calling you again and again? Comment "camera" if this names something you've experienced, and follow for the next one. The specific questions to ask that are hardest for a scammer to answer convincingly.